You are now watching Dom on Your Dime, where over here we understand that time is money, so let's get into spending yours.
Disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman.
Black women you've met have been uptight. What do you mean by that?
Well, I'll answer the one question, what do I mean by uptight? Going toward a more militant attitude about their own identity, and in many ways are way ahead of the black man, because I don't know why, but in many ways are replacing the black man. There's a whole there's an almost unfeminine aspect of the black militant woman.
Do you find that some black women you've known, out of your personal experience, blame the black man for what happened to them in slavery even today?
Of course, if the black man, regardless of the causes, failed to protect her, left her in a position where she had to sell herself or bargain with her body and so on. Yeah.
What is up, you guys? It's your girl Dominique, and you already know I'm about to drop a mother-loving dime. And head on in our news today, we got our girl Chrisean, and also we're going to be talking about her. I believe this is her sister-in-law, Alissa. Well, I feel like Alissa has been the most level-headed person, and the clip that I played earlier will basically go into what Alissa is going to be talking about, which I feel like is what our girl Chrisean has been experiencing. And I know you're like, what the heck does Malcolm X or the greatest voiceover actor that there is, like, put a sock in it, Joffrey, the boys in love, yes, James Earl Jones himself. And I know I wanted you guys to look at that because that particular clip was made back in 1968, and I know you're like, what is the relevance? Well, today we're going to discuss the community's issue with black women, and also the stereotype that black women in general have this thing about wanting to be more masculine, and that's literally far from the truth. And that clip in the beginning basically describes exactly what Chrisean is experiencing right now. She feels like she has to play mom and dad, and to do that she has taken on a quote-unquote more masculine role, but to her that means playing dyke, and so her son doesn't grow up to be more feminine. And I wanted to play that clip because I think that it's important that everyone needs to know it's not that women want a thug. It's not that women even want a gangster. It's more or less women want to be protected and to feel secure. And let's just face it, we're tired of doing the protecting and doing the securing. So what Chrisean and Alissa are going to speak about, I think that that's a good message, because she's going to break down basically what James Earl Jones was describing back in 1968, which still is ringing true today in 2023. Look, we're about to be in 2024 and we're still going through the same problems. I'll be back with more commentary. You guys watch this.
Like, I'm drinking in my little braids. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm on my dyke shit era, like, because I gotta be the poppy and the mommy. So, and I'm raising a boy. So that feminine shit ain't finna slide, because he's not gonna be around his dad or any nigga. So, I have to, like, everybody be like, why you dressing like that? Get cute. I'm gonna get cute, but I'm gonna be cute like this. You feel me? Because I gotta play both roles, my nigga, and, I don't want to alter anything with my son because I'm being a good mother. Like, you know, like, say it's like, I feel like certain moms get in the way of being too much of a good mom, that their sons start developing hand movements and stuff. So okay, he's too young to learn what my nails is doing, but when he get like one, I'm gonna back the short, I'm gonna back the stud, I swear to God. But I got some cute shit to do. So I got a motherfucking interview. Okay, so 12 p.m. What's 12? Oh yeah, I dropped with my boo. 2 p.m. I'm meeting up with Jason Lee, messy is. Tuesday, Fashion Over the little shoot, and then at the party. And then Wednesday, the magazine. Oh, I'm so happy because I'm supposed to be my first magazine shoot. And I'm gonna try to squeeze my little junior in it, you know what I'm saying? I love him. He's my little like magazine. Oh, I'm so happy because I'm supposed to be my first magazine shoot. And I'm gonna try to squeeze my little junior in it, you know what I'm saying? I love him. He's my little, like, best friend for real. Like, he all I got, and I'm all he got. So we vibing for real. We like, tell him to me. What else? It's a blessed week. It's a blessed Sunday. I've been in my word. That's why you ain't having seen me. Okay, I wasn't going. This was just one day I just woke up and started chit-chatting on the internet. And I shouldn't have did that. So next time you won't ever see that because Chrisean is trying to elevate. But not for real, I had to really stutter. Yeah, I'm telling you, I show messages, bro. This nigga saying, nah, I don't got nothing to do with that kid. You want to change your name? You took me out of the process of being there for the birth. Fuck you and him, dad. And I feel you. I'm like this. I feel you, bro. But who the fuck was you when I was pregnant? I think whatever
about.
I don't want to deal with me at all because I'm just. And then he be like, I want to be with a bitch, not a nigga. So he swear up and down I'm a nigga. I just got like this. This nigga shit, I just became.
Well, you definitely weren't like this before I sent you to California.
Right, I was a fucking girly girl.
You were
shit, always my makeup.
gentle.
I really wore braids. My hair was straight all the time or done. Like that's what I'm saying. Like nigga, what? I changed like this because like I think trauma.
Well, sometimes, most of the time, oftentimes, well, what you will find with women is that we're comfortable being feminine, but when we don't feel safe, we feel like we have to protect ourselves. And the way that we protect ourselves are exhibited by what is commonly known as masculine tendencies, right? So, being harsh, being, standoffish, not being vulnerable. You want to be vulnerable to somebody to trust. Like,
No,
you think that,
I really can soften up, but yeah, I am like
you
one of those times.
up when you feel safe. That's my point. So when your safety is jeopardized, you turn into
A nigga. But whose fault is it, mine?
it's not anyone's fault. It's just behavior. It's you trying to protect yourself.
Right. Okay.
Oh, it's about acknowledging your behavior, figuring out what you want to change, and then understanding how you morph into that. Like, what were the causes? How was I before? How do I want to be? Is my environment conducive for survival? Right? Can I survive, stay healthy in this environment? And if not, do I need to make changes to it? And I think that's the process that you're in. You're in the process of identifying what you really want, what makes you happy, and do you have control over those things? And this process is messy. It gets ugly because sometimes we want to be toxic. Sometimes we want to be peaceful. Sometimes we want better. And then sometimes it's just hard to do the work. So that's what I think a lot of people are seeing. They're seeing like this roller coaster.
I'll be 100. At the end of the day, I could be your best friend. So it's like me and him, like, all right, say it's like I pop out with him tomorrow, right? And my friend like, what the fuck? Little do they know before any of this shit, money, baby, all that, we're friends. Not like that, but like not friends, but like we can love each other unconditionally, even through the worst part of us. Like,
All right, you guys just watched that. Now I'm going to leave you guys with the clip from earlier because James L. Jones goes more into detail. You guys watch this. I'll be back with more content.
All right, let's cut.
Really?
Jim, where does the black man stand today in relation to the black woman, to the white woman, and why? In other words, do black men marry white women because of the nature of some black women today?
Well, me sitting here, she's actually not Caucasian. She's a Mongoloid, and then she comes from the Magyar strain, right?
Right.
But she passes as white. Now, I don't particularly care. I would, of course, be very interested if people wanted to have intermarriages and were denied that right, though. Now, so what your question was, what is the...
We're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. You're still going up because you... Jim, do black men marry white women because of the nature of black women? I know in some of our earlier conversations you mentioned that the black women you've met have been uptight. What do you mean by that?
Well, I'll answer the one question. What do I mean by uptight? Going toward a more militant attitude about their own identity. And in many ways are way ahead of the black man because I don't know why, but in many ways are replacing the black man. There's a whole, there's an almost unfeminine aspect of the black militant woman.
Do you find that some black women you've known, out of your personal experience, blame the black man for what happened to them in slavery even today?
Of course, if the black man, regardless of the causes, failed to protect her, left her in a position where she had to sell herself or bargain with her body and so on. Yes, she had. There's resentment about that, but it's very complex now. You see, I think in another generation you'll get a whole crop uptight about their position in society. There are many, because I'm generalizing now, many are overreacting against Aunt Jemima, the Aunt Jemima image, the submissive Mother Earth type, unselfish, all giving, especially all giving to the white man, sexually and in the kitchen and every other way. And she's also overreacting against the problem of having to be the breadwinner, the matriarch of the house. The myth of the black matriarch is really a myth, because she is not. It wasn't her choice. Many black women, I'm sure, once they found this job had a certain social and political dignity to it, relished it and wielded the rolling pen, like any minority group mama would do. But no matter how much she might relish it, it wasn't her choice to begin with. She would always have preferred the black male to have run the house, to have saved her from white rapists, white slave owners.
Why did you marry Jim? But first, do you know what Jim means by the uptightness of black women?
Oh, yes.
You've been in the theater.
Well, I've felt it. I've sensed it with almost every black woman that we know, whether they accept me or not. Whether there's always a tolerance, but there's always hostility behind it. I can understand it intellectually. Thank God I didn't have to go through the process that made it occur. I happen to think it's a good thing that they're showing hostility. I think it's the only thing they can show at the moment. And I think out of the hostility, I think that's a hell.
Alright, you guys just watched that. Okay, I hope you guys was able to see that privilege as well in that clip. But anyway, I think Alissa, like I said, has been the most level-headed in this whole situation. Blueface, he has shown his true colors. Jaden and Alexis, I'm not gonna hold you, girl. You should be ashamed of yourself being with somebody who don't want to take care of their child. I think that says a lot about you as well. But Chrisean, I'm gonna need you to move on, baby. Do what you need to do for Chrisean Jr. That's literally what matters. But please take a second to like, share, and subscribe. It's your girl Dominique, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.